To be notified about all the content which I post, please subscribe immediately and keep watching.
Happy New Year, Sagittarius. Welcome to 2024. Here's your January prediction. Ready to be the center of attention, Sag? With Venus spending the majority of the month in your sign, and your planetary ruler Jupiter now direct in Taurus as the year begins, you're bound to feel more confident than you have in months. Use Mercury's shift direct in your sign on the first of the month to set New Year's resolutions that connect you to the fresh start you're ready to embark on. Then once Mars enters Capricorn on the 4th, you'll start to seek tangible ways to enhance your lifestyle, such as asking for a promotion at work or looking into making new forms of income. The Capricorn new moon on January 11th kickstarts a 6-month chapter of financial growth for you, as it occurs in your sector of money and self-esteem. It's essential for you to not shy away from self-discipline, especially from January 11th to 21st, which is the peak of the new moon energy. The actions you take during that period of time will set you up for a foundation of success for months and potentially years to come. Once Aquarius season begins on the 20th, and Pluto also enters Aquarius that same day, you'll start to lighten up after several weeks of grinding. Say yes to social invites or host your own kickback during the final 10 days of the month, perhaps right around the Leo full moon on the 25th. You'll feel reinvigorated and open to letting people in, which will help you end the month on a positive note. Venus and Mercury's influence at the start of the month could give you a deeper understanding of your partner. If you are not already in a relationship, there is a potential for a new one. Your love life could have some fantastic moments during this era. However, you can feel a little restless. For financial considerations, things appear to be optimistic and moving forward. You will have enticing opportunities to make money. Push through challenges and look for answers to realize your vision. Saturn will push you to improve your managerial ability during this month. Mercury advises that you are likely to make observable progress thanks to your astute actions. If you're in business, managing your company will require a cool, collected attitude. Around the conclusion of the month, there will be a lot of chances for professional growth. Due to the negative effects of nodes at the beginning of this month, you might have to work very hard to achieve the desired academic outcomes. After the initial difficulties, however, with your perseverance, you might gain useful knowledge. Venus predicts that new people will join your friend group, making it more alive. They may also support you in your academic endeavors. Your health and energy levels may fluctuate at the start of this month due to the effects of Mars and the South Node. You might need to give your health the respect it deserves. Your health will progressively become better, and you'll have a lot of endurance. Your productivity will progressively rise along with your energy level. A month when the stars will bless you with good health, which you can enjoy without much cause or any botheration. Even those prone to bouts of sudden acute sickness like fevers and inflammations will get a respite from their troubles. This also applies to chronic disorders like rheumatism and constipation, etc. As a preventive safeguard, you might maintain some caution about taking care of your stomach and digestive tract. Some restraint in the diet commensurate with an easily disturbed stomach condition would be helpful. This is an encouraging period for your health, during which you are unlikely to suffer any serious setback to your health. Nothing particularly favorable about the augury from the stars insofar as your financial prospects are concerned. This month you would tend to be dispirited by the lack of self-confidence and the ability to take initiative. This would bring all prospects to a halt. Dearth of opportunity would compound your problems. This bleak scenario may make some of you somewhat more inclined to take risks of a pointless sort. This could also result in losses. Curb such tendencies. And finally, the climate would be far from congenial for any investment or new enterprises. Any such plans should be shelved for the moment, till a later and more favorable period. Nothing encouraging in the combination of stars facing you this month insofar as your career prospects are concerned. Your ability to get work done out of your subordinates would meet stiff opposition. You might tend to exploit your workers or juniors, which would create seething discontent among them against you. You would do well to keep this under control, failing which all work could come to a grinding halt. There would be a lot of travel, but this too would bear little fruit because of a basic flaw in your approach. This flaw is your anxiety to overreach yourself because of a sense of insecurity. Try and act more confidently and openly. This month your pursuits in education are likely to flounder quite a bit, since the stars are not in a favorable mood. Most of you would lack the drive and motivation required for getting to the top. This would take away the competitive edge from your efforts. Those appearing for any competitive examination must go in for extra coaching, since this might be the decisive factor in your probable success. There would be a generally difficult period ahead for most of you, in particular for students of engineering and medicine. But you must persevere with patience, and difficulties would be overcome in this way. It is a very useful month, and so far as gains from travel are concerned, since the augury from the stars is favorable. Your job or profession would require you to travel a fair amount. Gains from these efforts could be substantial. You would travel within the country, and that, too, only to nearby places, mostly by road or by rail. Apart from this, there could be some unofficial travel as well. Hence, again, the main purpose of your journey shall be met. There won't be any danger of an injury of some other physical trouble during the course of your travel. South will be the most favorable direction. Nothing particularly beneficial about the augury from the stars in so far as your family welfare is concerned, since the stars are not favorably inclined. Expenses may mount, creating problems of all sorts. Some of you may even incur heavy debts. Careful planning of expenses well in advance would help to a large extent. The family atmosphere may not remain very congenial, with discord openly in evidence. There is the further possibility of serious differences with the elders in the family. You must not lose your cool and refuse to get provoked into any sort of confrontation. This would go a long way in diffusing tension. A month during which the prospects for your children do not look too bright, since you do not have a favorable configuration of stars. Those among your wards who are prone to be disobedient would tend to be more so in this period. Some of them may get into fights with servants or people of that ilk. Parents would have to sort things out for them. In addition, there is a possibility of injury or some other physical trouble to quite a few of them, especially sportsmen and those who are adventurously inclined. Such among them must be dissuaded from taking risks.
Subscribe to Highest Good. Thanks for watching.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.